Hi, I'm Granny, and we're going down the rabbit hole of a mega landslide and a mega tsunami. On September 16th of 2023, the earth started to hum and vibrate. And it lasted for 9 straight days. This is not make-believe. The resulting seismic signal baffled scientists when it took place. This hum and vibration wasn't from the earth. You have seen the seismic patterns of even a heartbeat, going up and down, or an earthquake, it'll be violent and then it settles down, or another one. And the more dynamic that swing is, the more violent the earthquake. This wasn't anything like an earthquake. Eventually, the scientists determined by studying satellite imagery, they figured out that the hum or vibrations were coming from a location in Greenland called Dixon Fjord. What's a fjord? It is a long, narrow inlet of a sea or ocean with steep sides or cliffs that is formed by a glacier. A landslide in Dixon Fjord caused a hum or vibration to spread across the entire planet, something which experts had not observed before. This mega landslide triggered a mega tsunami. This landslide was caused when a 1.2 kilometer high peak, and they estimate that it was about 25 million cubic meters, falling into water, resulting in a 200 meter tall or 656-foot wave tsunami pushing through the fjord. Those numbers are hard to comprehend. To put this in context, St. Paul's Cathedral in London, England, is 571 feet tall. The height of the Singapore Flyer, or it's a giant Ferris wheel, is about 541 feet. The height of the Great Pyramid at Giza is 430 feet. According to a variety of dictionaries I checked out, a normal tsunami has heights of up to about 10 meters high or so, while mega tsunamis are above 40 meters high. And this one was 656 feet high. According to a variety of dictionaries I checked out, you can explore that yourself on tsunamis, because there's a lot of them that videos have recorded. A study of this event was published in the journal Science. The lead author was Dr. Kristen Svennigan, who used the seismic data of the landslide itself to determine the dynamics of the landslide. His team learned the peak velocity was 42 meters per second or 94 miles per hour. Now, the only time I'm up to that speed is when I'm on a jet taking off, and that's closer to like 140 miles an hour. That's fast. And that's something you can't outrun. The scientists determined from the seismic data there were 2 distinct drops in velocity. The first occurred when it struck the wall of the valley on the west side of the fjord, and the second when that mountain fell into the water. On striking the fjord, the landslide generated a tsunami which caused significant damage. but I haven't come across that there was any human fatalities. But even being near that thing, that must have been very frightening. The landslide caused a vibration that was felt all around the world. It was different than a normal earthquake because it was one steady, unbroken frequency. According to this study, the hum was caused by the water in Dixon Fjord moving back and forth, continuing for 9 days. That is how disruptive that water was. Think of a large tub of water that you shake and then put on the ground. You can see the consequences, and it takes a while for it to settle down. I also, in an earlier episode, shared my experience with a major earthquake and how the water in the pool outside my apartment had 2-foot waves for a long time, and it was hours and hours before that swimming pool settled back down. When I went down the rabbit hole of volcanoes, I learned that the sound of Krakatoa exploding in 1883 circumnavigated the earth, both directions, 4 times. And it makes me think that what would they have learned if they had modern day technology? Anyway, a lot of improvements in our technology has occurred in the last 140 years since 1883. So I wonder what scientists would have learned about Krakatoa and how similar or different it would have been to this event in Dixon Fjord. This is really interesting. Scientists have learned how the moon can influence the Earth's tides, but this is the first time that water sloshing from the Dixon Fjord has been recorded as vibrations through the Earth's crust, traveling the world. Wow. Thanks for spending this time with me. Please join me next time when Granny goes down the rabbit hole. Please subscribe and share. Thank you.